Alright, let's start. My little brother just graduated high school recently, a couple weeks ago. It was pretty exciting. But he's a senior, it's kind of strange. You know, at the end of the year they give out those senior superlatives, like best eyes, cutest couple, that kind of stuff. He asked me if I got any. When I was in school, I wasn't sure to tell him, because I got biggest dick in high school. Like, I didn't get biggest penis. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. But I was kind of a mean kid, you know? But nobody wants to remember you the meanest kid in school. So I went to the yearbook staff and like, what's the deal? He said, because you're an asshole. I said, fair enough, but why didn't you give me biggest asshole? I said, because we couldn't give you that because we already gave that to the gay kid. But I was kind of mean. That's kind of a mean joke, but I'm trying to be a nicer guy now. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I got shopping at Wegmans the other day, doing some grocery shopping. And when I shop, I always wear headphones. I listen to music enough to talk to anybody. That's good. But I had to pee while I was there, so I go in the bathroom, and I basically see that it's empty except for me and some guy in the handicap stall. And I can kind of see his wheelchair being at the bottom of the door and the floor. And like, I didn't think about it, so I go and pee, right? So slowly it dawns on me, this guy's trying to talk to me, right? So I take out the headphone, and he's desperately trying to get my help with something. He's in some kind of situation he's to handle. So I zipped up, I washed my hands, and I got the hell out of that bathroom. Like, if you need a movie recommendation, or your tag is sticking up, that's the kind of nice guy I'm going to be. I'm not cleaning shit off of anybody. I'm dying. But another time, for being nice, didn't work out so well, is I was driving on the street, and some kid, like a teenager, high school age, whatever, he's like, steps out, now he's in the road in front of my car. He's clearly in the wrong, but I slowed down, I gave a smile, gave a go-ahead nod. Trying to be nice. He looked at me, made eye contact, and goes, fuck you. That's your response to that? Fuck me? Fuck you. Look, I couldn't tell what a weenus were back to light, or all that would be left of you is a pink mist and a sad song at prom. All that would be left of you. Yeah, so I started doing comedy because I think being an asshole, if anything, it's celebrated. I like it. Good. But as a comic, like whenever my friends introduce me to their friends, like new people, it's like, oh, my buddy Nate, he's a comic, it's good. But now it's on me, all of a sudden, like now I have to entertain everybody all night. Like now, I'm the funny guy forever. Not forever, for that night. But my humor swings pretty dark most of the time. It's not great for a casual, we just met situation. So it's like, oh, Ted, that was a great story about the frustrations with your boss. We're the same, you and I. I'm also frustrated with my boss. Like the other day, I just fantasized about cutting his head off with a broken piece of sheet metal and making a necklace out of his teeth. We're the same! Me and the T-Dog. Exactly. Oh, your roommate doesn't do dishes? Last night, I fell asleep sobbing with a gun in my mouth. Waka waka waka! Here comes the chuckle train! As you can tell by that last thing, a lot of alone time for Nate. Not great. Watch a lot of movies. I watched Snakes on a Plane recently, but I watched it on like 2 in the afternoon on a Wednesday on TBS. So they took all the swearing out, right? And they replaced it with non-offensive words. It's actually better. Check it out. It's actually better. There's a scene where Samuel L. Jackson gets all intense and looks at his fellow passengers and says, I have had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane. Which raises a few questions, like, what movie are you talking about? And why am I watching this one? Are you kidding me? That sounds like the best movie ever. Like, there's not a lot I wouldn't put myself through to see that movie. Like, I would eat at the Olive Garden on purpose. Twice a week for 1 week. It got me tickets to that movie. I'd watch an entire David Lynch movie and not roll my eyes once. Nearly impossible. Alright, David Lynch, not a great reference. Noted. Noted. Alright. I'd watch a movie, there's an infinite loop of both of my uncles naked and scissoring in a bathtub full of spiders. That got me a ticket to see monkey fighting snakes on a plane. It's fucking great. That one's for me, I like telling that one. I like that one. It's a little fucked up, but it's okay. It's okay. Maybe you kind of blame my friends too, because growing up we had this game that we used to play, where you try to find the most like dark, depraved, horrible like porn video and show each other. And I don't know, that's a game I guess. So I don't know how you win, but I know you lose. The first person to get night terrors loses. I know that. I know that. But there's one in particular that stands out in my life, and it was great. This porno, I swear to God it's real, it's called Edward Penis Hands. And just like the plot of Edward Scissorhands, you not like that? Look at that little look. That's a little, okay. Anyway, sorry. They take Edward Scissorhands, they take all the scissors out, and just put boners in there instead. That's all it is, you know? And so yeah, I'm watching it with just my one male roommate. We're watching it together on the couch. That's good. And there's a scene where Edward looks at the picture of the leading lady of his cinematic gift, and his hand starts to go south. So yeah, I watched Edward Penis Hands masturbate his penis with his penis hand. I saw that. And I remember just like sitting there and looking at the TV just full of dicks. Like, all rubbing against each other until it looked like someone just always go off and someone threw a grenade through a silly string factory window. We're gay, right? Like we're gay. That's fine. That's fine that we're gay. I must be on the same page for dating. And you lucked out because I'm a really good kisser. You lucked out. You lucked out. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with the weird porn for fun. It can easily kind of seep its way into your regular porn. If you take care of business porn, it's easy to get used to, is what I'm saying. It's slippery, also sticky, slow. You don't go backwards, it's one direction. You know what I mean? I'm kind of worried about it because I'm only 26. I'm only 26. Like, you don't go from tranny dick wrestling back to regular, sane, meat, potatoes, human being porn. That doesn't happen. Like, what am I watching when I'm 45, 50, like, shut up in a dark computer room with kids running around? Like, I'm just worried it's going to devolve into something that's not even sexual. Maybe some, like, sad, middle-aged woman, like, rollerblades, topless, trying to force a baby mouse through a keyhole. Squish that fucking mouse. Squish it. Look at those dead eyes. That's so fucking hot. This guy knows exactly what I'm talking about. Right here. You've seen that one. And then I'll look at my kids in and kiss them on the mouth. I'm a good dad. I'm gonna be a good dad. I don't know. I do more than just watch porn and shitty movies on TBS. Sometimes I'll read. I'm just like you guys. I read. I read a news article pretty recently. I'm smart. What am I going to do? I read news. I do it. Anyway, it's about this tribe of people in Peru where they had no contact with the outside world, but, you know, because of deforestation, they start kind of branching out and moving. And they end up showing up at this river, and it's a pretty hot tourist destination. So on one side of the river, you got a bunch of like natives, like loincloths and like weapons and tools, you know, puma teeth and Sasquatch bones and whatever else the ignorant white people think when they hear the word natives. That's on one side. The other side, a bunch of like dumb tourists like tweeting and uploading pictures to Facebook. And one guy decides he's gonna go. He's qualified to decide to go be the first person to go talk to this tribe. So they killed him. He's dead now. Don't be sad, because I promise we didn't lose next Einstein, I promise. But I just want to know, like, what's your mentality? What are you doing? Like, what was he thinking? Like, oh, this is just like the Jungle Book. Are you friends with the bear? And don't know what electricity is, but they know that white people should be killed on sight. Sharp, these people. They're sharp. And I know not all white people need to be killed. I understand that, but better safe than slavery, you know? That's what I would say. I live my life by it. But that joke kind of got me thinking, like, I don't want to die like some stupid asshole and never accomplish anything, you know? So I put together a bucket list. If you don't know, I'm sure everyone knows that's the list of things you want to accomplish before you die. So I put it together for my last joke of the evening. But here is an 8-part bucket list. Or, actually, more accurately, things to do before March 17th, 2025. See somebody trip with their hands in their pockets. Marry Kim Kardashian, have sex with her, then launch her into the sun. Fight a ghost. Marry Lindsay Lohan, have sex with her, and launch her into the sun. Go an entire day without crying. Starting tomorrow. Or watch Bill O'Reilly die and feel his last breath hot on his skin. I like a good pro-murder group. Good. Get a turtle. I like turtles. Launch Paris Hilton into the sun. And last but not least, build sun cannon. Alright. Thanks very much, Make Art. Keep it going for next Clark. You guys ready for your last comment of the